What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Check this out.
Myself speaking.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, yeah.
This is Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator.
I have your number plugged into my phone. I can see your name come up, and I was amazed.
How you doing, man?
I am doing just great these days because of you.
Is that right? Are you going to... well, I called you because I wanted to get your testimonial, but there's another reason why I called you, Ken. I wanted to let you know that you are the contributor of the month at Regeneration Nation. You've been helping so many people in the forums, and I wanted to let you know how much I appreciate that. So a phone call is one of the parts of the prize, and I also wanted to let you know that I'm going to send you a juicer and also the Raw for Life package and some NCP stuff. So that was what I wanted to start with before we got involved in you sharing me your testimonial, because all I know is that you are a very cool guy who is helping a lot of people, but I don't know what that I did to help you or what results you've got from this raw lifestyle. So can you tell my viewers here on the YouTube a little bit about your story?
Sure, Dan. First I want to say it's such a pleasure to help out on the Regeneration Nation site. There's some amazing people on there, and I'm meeting some really good friends and getting a lot of love and a lot of support. So thank you for creating that.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
For my story, I guess I've been struggling with my weight for 25 years. I'm 45, I'll be 46 this year. And, it's gone up and down like most people. Right now I'm probably at my lowest as an adult. I started in October following your videos diligently. I'd seen you before, but kind of thought you were a bit of a goofball, and then came back in October and started really listening to your videos, and I watched every one of your videos from... I got your channel, I became a subscriber, and then I organized them in oldest to newest, and I watched them from old to new through twice.
Whoa,
and,
dude!
Over the months that I was as I was trying to get onto the program, and it's so funny because my dad said, "Well, he says the same thing over and over and over and over," and I said, "Yep," and that's exactly what I needed. I need to hear it every day, over and over and over. So I guess that was October when I started. So
October of what?
Around the 1st of October.
October of 12?
Of last year.
Dang, dude, you must have been on some serious video marathons.
Yeah.
You know what we call people like you, don't we?
Yeah, crackhead.
Oh, I didn't say it, he did. Okay, well that is crazy, Ken. Like, you think I'm weird?
Well,
I don't even watch all my videos, bro. Much less twice.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, I started watching them. It's been 5 months now, and I say I was around 250, but I really never weighed myself. I knew I was at least 250, but I didn't like to get on the scale at that weight, so I kind of waited about a month before I get back on the scale. And I'm now down around 190, and I'm still going. Like, I have total control of what I eat. My body tells me, not my brain, not like some kind of craving. It's just my body says, hey, let's have a banana. Let's have a juice. And it's just really good. I'm 100% raw since the website started. I joined a group there. 10M on the website started a 30-day juice group, and I became a member, and I couldn't cheat if I wanted to. I mean, this lady is so sweet, and we have such a good group there in that thread that I just couldn't cheat. So
what's the name of that forum?
It's 30-day fast. It's got a long title, but join us for our 30-day juice fast. We started on February 22nd.
Okay.
But anybody who wants to join us can come over and join us. We're kind of going to be rolling this. I'm probably going to end up turning into a 60-day and maybe a 90-day.
So you've been on juice?
100% raw, basically. For me, it's 100% raw because I have to go out with clients in the day. So it's not hours of juice. If I'm sitting at a restaurant with a client, I have to have a salad because it's kind of weird to bring the juice in.
Right.
If I'm not sitting with a client, then I'll juice all day. But with my clients, I have salads, and I can tell you that I've been to the worst little restaurant, and I've still gotten a salad that I could eat that was 100% raw.
That's right.
And when I travel, I have a lot of the essentials here at home to do my stuff. But when I travel, when I'm on the plane, I pack a flexible cutting board and a knife. And I've gone through a week away with a flexible cutting board and a knife and stayed high raw. I wouldn't say 100% raw, but I would say high raw. And, I have to go to the grocery store and organize that, but it's no trouble to bring in a bunch of, mangoes and oranges and cucumbers and tomatoes, grapes, bring them into your hotel room, have them there, and just eat them when you can,
Sounds like you're eating pretty clean, Ken.
I am eating so clean. My brain is so clear. My wife has always been the calm one in the house. I should have said I'm married. I've been married 23 years. I got 2 teenage daughters. And she's still the calm one, but I'm actually calmer now. My kids say, wow, you're the calm one. And really, it's the food. Having the weight come off has been probably easing on my mental state too, but the food is so calming. That whole thread that I started about the calming effects over on Regeneration Nation, calming effects of the food, because it's incredible how stable and grounded you feel and confident.
Yeah, and I'll throw this in there real quick as an education tidbit for the people on the YouTube, and that when there's auto-intoxication or toxemia in the body from excess grains, I think, being the worst, people are going to argue that all day and night, and then the meat and the milk flesh products being the second, and then obviously, even worse than that are the food additives, but those are irritants, and they tend to keep the human who is not even aware that they're actually strung out due to auto-intoxication of the cells. It keeps them in a mild to moderate to severe state of irritation and inflammation at all times, and the inability to be calm and peaceful. So with the raw foods, the clean eating, particularly fruits and herbs, we find ourselves to get into that place where our mind and our body is calm, and we have peace with the body, and then we can begin to work on the peace within the spirit at the deeper levels. So really that's the underlying message here, is that we've got to transition slowly into the more cleaner foods that are not irritating the cells. So that's the reason why you're experiencing that, and I've experienced that myself. It becomes like a permanent situation as long as you continue to eat the foods that are clean and are not intoxicating to the cells and fluids of the human body. So Ken, I wanted to reiterate, you said you lost 60 pounds so far? 60
pounds in 5 months, but I could have done it faster if I wanted to, because I did do your lose a pound a day, the healthy way, and I actually proved it. I just wanted to prove it to myself that I could lose a pound a day, so I did it for like 25, 30 days, and it was a pound a day. It was a pound a day. It was a pound a day. It was so crazy. Then I just slowed it down. I didn't push it as hard as I could have. I could have probably taken this weight off in 60 days if I wanted to. But I took 5 months, and I was okay with that because I wasn't 100% raw. At that time, I was still transitioning. I started off with the salads and the nuts and the dates. Well, today I don't even eat nuts and dates because they're not appetizing to me anymore. And they were still raw, and I could eat them. They're on my plan, but I just find I'm really eating a lot of citrus. I had spinach today, but mostly I eat a lot of citrus, bananas, and spinach.
Yeah, well, what's happening, Ken, is you're being automatically drawn to what's in season, and citrus is in season, and that's got the highest vibration coming off the trees, and your solar plexus and intuition is awakening to the higher vibrational foods that are in season. So that's just another part of the awakening of the energy centers in the body, which will now, like you said, just guide you and direct you intuitively. So that's really cool. Is there any other highlights other than you lost a pound a day?
My sister now is involved, and she's actually on the site. I got her involved about a month after I started. Her name is Denise, and she's on the site, Regeneration Nation as well. And she's down 57 pounds. She's a month ahead of me. And I can tell you, my brother, who's closest in age to me, has just started like last week, and he'll probably knock that down another month. So I know he's very competitive, so he'll probably, if I did it in 5 months, she did it in 4 months, he'll do it in 3 months. So you'll see the whole family. My parents are on as well. They've got a juicer, and they're juicing, and it helps me because when I visit them, you know, obviously I want to juice, and I actually do all the preparing of the food. And, I mean, when I first made that salad dressing with fresh basil for my dad, he said, I can't eat salads. Like, I don't like salads. They're not satisfying unless there's a lot of dressing on them. But I took your orange, scallop, and fresh basil, and I put some raw cashews in there, and a red pepper, and I used the Vitamix, and I put it like lots of dressing because it's just raw food on massive salads. I mean, salads that were, you know, what we would usually serve to the family. We all had one, and he loved it, and so he's on now as well. My mom and my dad are both on. They're in their 70s. Like I said, I'm 45, going to be 46 this year. My sister, I never discussed my sister's age, but she's older than me, and she's on. And my brother's on.
And all
There's
this,
one other brother, but
and all this because you watched the videos of some skinny weird kid.
yeah, oh yeah. And
Imagine that.
The one, Dan, I'll tell you the one that really, like the people who are taking the time to watch your videos every day, and I'm encouraging my brother because he's just starting, but my sister got on and she started watching your videos the same way I did, every day, every day, every day, every day, and you told us every day the same thing, and you told us with compassion, and it changes something in you, and then you start eating the raw food, and you go, well, you know, I'm still hungry for the other stuff, but then you watch Dan going, no, this is what you got to eat. You got to eat the fresh fruits for the energy. You got to eat the greens to be grounded, and you got to, you know, have love in your life. And boy, oh boy, what a difference! And you know, I feel great for myself. And I'm doing a lot on the site because it's giving me more than I'm giving other people. The time that it takes me on the site is what's anchoring it now for me. 100% raw. I'm going to stay 100% raw. I know it. My body knows it, and it's okay with it. And my kids and my wife now in my house, they're not raw. They've obviously eaten healthy, but they're not raw. I'm raw, but my food I separate it from that, and they're very supportive. They've always been supportive, but they're watching me because I've done this before. I've gone on plans for 3 to 4 months, and then I turned around and went back up. But I know with Regeneration Nation behind me, there is no way it could possibly fail again. So, I mean, I could almost get choked up right now. I don't want to, but it's just so amazing to have that amount of people cheering for you from around the world to tell you that you can do this and you can continually do this, and they're supporting the lifestyle. They're supporting the raw food. They're helping you. They're telling you what fruits and vegetables to get in season, what recipes to cook. There's just so much information, and the people that are getting involved and start posting really benefit. And I hope that everybody will continue to post. I mean, some people like to come on and just see what's going on, and I know they get some benefit. But I think the people who post on the site will get so much benefit.
Wow, Ken. Is there anything else about your testimonial that you could share before I wrap this up? What a great story.
Well, it's, to me, I have journals, many journals. I mean, I had a major depression in 2002, which, probably was part of the food, part of my job. I was a workaholic. I just continued to work all the time. I had really bad, long hours. And I can't, like, I've been helping people on the site with some of their anxiety and depression because I've been through it, and I'm now completely, absolutely 100% clear. Like, before, probably 5 months, 6 months ago, I probably would have got a little bit of anxiety now and then. But with this food and how clear my mind is, like, I don't even recognize the person that I have written about in the journal, because it's like I read a book and there was a character, and I read about the character and I know it's the character, but it's not me. I'm that far away from it. So I just wish everybody would just get on raw food and just stick with it and get the feelings and I mean, I'm more in touch with my feelings. I'm more compassionate. I'm more helpful. I got way more energy. I mean, energy is crazy. There's just so many benefits. You know, you have to almost get on Regeneration Nation and see these posts where these people, there's thousands of people that have thousands of different benefits they've had. You know, they got better connection with their kids. They got better connection with their wife. They're getting along with their job. They're, you know, or maybe they got the energy to leave their pathetic job that they had and get a better job. But these are the kind of things when your mind's just getting clear. And I know I'm just talking to you, and you know all this. But for people who are listening, when your mind is clear, the things that you can do with your life is just amazing. And the problems are gone. Like, money doesn't stress me. There's no such thing as stress in my life anymore. No, it's just, there's no stress. It's just reality. I live every day in the moment, and that's it.
Wow, Ken. Well, I'm going to keep this video as short as possible to maximize views, because I want to make sure everyone, as many people as possible, can hear that beautiful testimonial. Ken, I just want to thank you again for helping me out over there and helping everybody out over there. You're just really adding a lot of value to Regeneration Nation for me, and so that's why I decided to come up with a Contributor of the Month program and send out prizes every month. So I just wanted to give back, you know, to people like you, Ken. So I'm going to keep you on the line. I'm going to let the YouTube viewers go now, and I'm going to thank them from the bottom of my heart. And then I'll continue on with you, Ken, here. So let me say goodbye, YouTube. Thank you for watching this video. Please consider the things that Ken shared. I agree with his sentiments exactly. My life has transformed so much that I can't even believe when I think back to all the things that I used to do and used to be and used to feel. And of course it's not perfect, but it's just a whole another dimension of life that you're living at, because the energy that's inside of you, it's waves and it's electrons that you're absorbing through the food, and then it just pushes out anything that no longer vibrates at that level. Stress, anxiety. You become so much more energetic because you release so much of that acid waste, which causes the irritation. And so you just get so much more peaceful, and you get so much more productive, and you feel so much better, and you have so much more energy, because the obstructions are the acids that have accumulated, mostly from too much food and too much of the wrong type of food. So consider raw foods if you haven't already. Lose the weight, get rid of the depression, etc., etc., etc. My name's Dan McDonald. I'm the Life Regenerator here. There's always links down below to Regeneration Nation. There's an Insiders Club where you can get some more personalized videos, and I just appreciate everything. And of course, keep coming back to watch these YouTube videos to get your daily reminder that fruits, vegetables are the best food. Oxygen and sunlight are the electromagnetic energy that you need to absorb to get inside your being so that you can be full and radiant. So get outside like I'm going to when I'm done on the phone here, and go play. Okay, thanks Ken, thanks YouTube, peace be with you, and subscribe to these videos if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Peace.